Okay, I'm out and about. I'm headed down. I'm doing some more of my driving. Just getting out, doing things. I know they don't want me to do that. My father trying to make it look like I'm agoraphobic and crazy and need to be put in a mental institution and forced on meds. Crazy things like this that, or I should say family, father, who has somehow managed to pay off the psychology community and judicial system to try to lock me away, quote unquote, incarcerate me for life, according to Seymour Amster, for reasons I can't comprehend, and they're trying to make me look like some kind of public nuisance or problem in society when I'm the only one who isn't a problem in society, and it's a bunch of psychos running around being told we need to remove Kevin from society, so try to make him look crazy to remove him from society, then switching up, oh, he's a public nuisance, then switching up to this, then the falsified charges, the falsified 422 criminal threats, the falsified, they sent Bailey Bernard after me to assault and battery me, no punches were even really, nobody really punched anyone, we just grappled on the ground, and he assault and batteried me by lodging his elbow in me and yelling at me while shoving a camera in my face for 30 yards and then blocking my fence and hitting the keys out of my hand, starting a fight and us grappling on the ground. Although the judicial system is fabricating all this fiction, how I've mentally battered him and I've mentally violently attacked him, I violently attacked Terrence Groggins, I violently attacked, a dog, I have violently attacked a bee flying in the air, who fucking knows, because they will say and do whatever it takes to eradicate my kind. Okay, so I'm driving down to LA, I'm driving down, who knows, probably further, they get really mad when I drive. And they get really mad when I joke around sarcastically on camera with the wig on, going, I'm a racist because, well, you can't say things like that. Kevin, you're being hunted by Worldwide Support because you say mean things, crime. Well, bullshit. I say the same things everyone else does in life, but everyone else in life has the freedoms to say them and joke around. I have really said nothing mean at all. They're trying to fabricate mean things that nobody could really care about anyways. Example, if I say someone's threatened my life and said no relaxing for you, nigger, they're going to say, well, you committed the crime of saying mean things and saying the word nigger. Now, there's a context to the word, okay? If you're calling a black person a nigger, that's offensive and abusive, and I would never do that. If you're saying, oh, nigga, please, okay, that's different. The context is different. Okay, but magically the judicial system not only can't see the difference between contexts when it comes to Kevin Perlman, but that's not really a crime anyways. Yeah, it's going to piss someone off, but it's not a crime. Okay. But yet, it's not anything I've done. They're just angry because I have too much information of what they started in on me at 5 years old. Okay, so as I was saying before, the latest seems to be that they have now filed a probation violation, and they're angry that I'm putting the videos of our sessions with Brittany online. And they're saying Brittany could be in cahoots. Well, I can't tell you who's in cahoots with who because I'm just watching a worldwide conspiracy against me to lock me away, and me being transparent about the situation and being truthful and honest royally pisses them off. I mean, how dare I talk about my life? It's the same thing how this thing started around 29 with Mike Huntley. Basically, you don't talk or we kill you in his own way. And Mike Huntley was sort of following me with people from college to college. We're going to make sure you don't talk about things we've done to you from a young childhood. Okay, so now they filed a probation...
In 2 miles, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 19A for I-405 South San Diego Freeway.
Okay, so good GPS. So they filed a probation violation According to my lawyer, they're writing up police reports. Remember, they keep falsifying police reports over and over and over. And they say, Kevin, you don't talk. Now, the latest emotional blackmail is we want you to take down all the videos of you and Brittany Henderson talking about my life and her witnessing the things being done to me. Her witnessing what's being done to me and flat out stating a psychological analysis is saying, Kevin's perfectly fucking sane and I'm watching this and this is unacceptable. And my family running around going, well, this isn't legit therapy because he's not locked in an office. The same office where Jason Schwetz at 3717 is threatened that I don't talk to Brittany, telling the entire office to attack me over and over and things like that, trying to get reactions like everywhere else and trying to make me look like a public nuisance while cops follow me as I go to the office to try to get therapy, right? Now, if anyone's in cahoots, it seems to be like a worldwide conspiracy against Kevin Perlman with the majority of the psychology community, and Brittany has been one of the few closer to honest people that is willing to state the truth, but, I don't know Brittany.
In half a mile, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 19A for I-405 South San Diego Freeway.
Other than, Kevin, you need to get therapy so that you can cope with what we're doing to your life with our mass stalking operation to incarcerate you for life or lock you away for no reason at all, right? Okay.
Use the right 2 lanes to take exit 19A, then keep right at the fork.
Uh-oh. Hold on. I think I'm going the right way. Okay, so, anyways, this is going to be some more...
Keep right at the fork.
Some of my more obsession crimes. I'm driving out to L.A., I'm driving... Who knows? I don't know where I'm driving, but they're going to say it's a psychological issue and my mind is racing, and if I buy more than 1 water a day, I have OCD, and just crazy shit like that.
Keep left.
Okay, so... to make a long story short, I'm going to do a longer blog entry today about this and exposing these operations, which they don't want me talking about with their emotional blackmail. Books like Emotional Blackmail, they don't want me reading when I was starting to figure out how I was being abused. But I'm just doing a quickie one now, and... because I want to say, okay, they've now filed a probation violation. No probation has been violated, okay? But that's not what they're going to say. They're going to fabricate and make up shit because they don't want me talking. No crime was ever committed. Now and never before. Now, one of the things I think she's angry about is me joking around with the wig going, I'm a racist. I'm a racist because when I was 16, I went to Los Angeles County Raceway and raced my car around and things like that. Okay? Well, why would you be mad about that? And that's 40 years ago anyways, right? Okay, so what's going on is that they know that I know that these are illegal operations to eradicate me for no reason, based on government flagging. You didn't breastfeed correctly when you were 5, so you have mental illness, so we're going to lock you away or force you on meds. Well, once again, why do I need to be on meds? Because a bunch of liars are making up endless lies about me, and I have endless proof showing that none of it's true. And we have kangaroo courts and paid off juries and paid off lawyers saying don't let the truth come out, keep helping the prosecution or whatever, right? Okay? Everything I've done, whether it be courtroom, this is what you need to do, I've done what I'm told. Everything I've done in life, I've been a really good person and professional. So what is this about? Someone's angry and they want their child dead and gone. Or, I'm not going to go there. I'm going to say someone's angry and they want me dead and gone. And the more I find out, the more they want me dead and gone. Why is the judicial system helping them? I don't know. I'm not going to point names. I'm going to say that my own family has said weird things to me, like my past caught up with me and I know what I did. And they keep wanting to ratchet down more and more. And I keep finding out things that don't matter 40 years ago, or things you stole a 1 cent Jolly Rancher when you were 5 years old or something. Who would care? Okay? Now or then. And if they care now, they're really fucking obsessed. The big thing is, Kevin, you have to take medication. Well, why do I have to take medication? Think about that. If I walk up to you and I say, you know what, you have to take medication, we're going to lock you away for life. You'd be like, well, who the fuck are you, and why are you telling me I have to take medication? Well, I'm not going to tell you why you have to take medication, but you have to take medication. And you have to, and you're not allowed to tell anyone about the things done in your life, because you don't have the First Amendment freedom of speech. But we're not going to stop hunting you down, even though you really weren't picking up on the things being done to you. But we want to make sure that nothing ever comes out to begin with. So you have to take medication and sit and drool in a corner for the rest of your life, because you're not allowed to talk. Some of the death threats by Adriana Olivares, showing me the movie Quills, basically telling me I don't talk when Lorena Escobar and my father wanted to weasel her in my life for some reason. Adriana Olivares was filled with 100,000 other things. Now you'll notice I'm away from my father, but these things are still happening, right? Think about that. And when I went to college, away from my family, people were coming into my life sent after me when I'm away from my family. All the people associated with Jason Perlman, Mike Wexler, Jason Baum, who knows the other ones, were all sent after me. But I'm not allowed to tell the world this. Okay, so we're back to the same situation. Kevin has a website explaining a situation to a planet of people that want him dead and gone. For no reason at all. Or for propaganda, lies, smears, defamation, propaganda in secret, done in such a way that, quote unquote, Kevin, you're not allowed to defend yourself, even tell anyone. Now the prosecution and my family seems to be upset that I have videos of sessions with me and Brittany Henderson, Brittany witnessing what's going on, and what's going on is on video, by the way, on the little part of the video. So as Brittany's witnessing it, people are on video stalking me, and she also does psychological evaluations, which are pretty truthful and accurate. That I'm not the violent paranoid schizo or suffer from paranoia or anything like that. That people are angry at me for some reason. So now it appears the judicial system is stating that it's a probation violation because they don't think Brittany is legit or in cahoots with someone. I can tell you that I've been in her office 100 times. I can tell you she has credentials. I can tell you all that. I'm not saying anything bad about Brittany. If she is in cahoots, that's not my fault. But she has been one of the very few that has been willing to be honest about the situation, and a situation that I'm locked into, because my entire life it's about, Kevin, you need to be in therapy and you need to be on meds, and me going, leave me alone. I'm trying to go live my life, right? I'm trying to fucking live my life. Stop sabotaging my life. Let me live my life. Stop saying I'm crazy to worldwide groups. I'm trying to live my life. I'm the one being punished for finding out about these lies and smears worldwide against me. And then I'll probably be punished and incarcerated for life or something for telling people, because Ronald Barry Perlman and Mike Hunley have stated, Kevin Perlman, you're not allowed to defend yourself or tell anyone what's being done in your life. And every time I go to the police, it's these little cryptic threats that, Kevin, you don't talk. Now remember, the last 2 weeks after firing Seymour Amster, because he intentionally lost the trial, he intentionally lost the appeals. You can read the court transcripts. He told me the only way I could win was to put me on the stand, which is unethical because I really shouldn't be on the stand. And technically, after thinking back, we had a good argument on the stand, or when I wasn't on the stand, because Terrence Scroggins showed his true colors, stating that he's allowed to go after people he doesn't like, and stating that he's in anger management and things like this, right? And stating that Dincy contacted him. Okay? So if you read those court transcripts, it's all right there. But Seymour was not allowing me to bringing in the full story or any evidence showing everything's in self-defense. And then he intentionally loses the appeals. And if you look at the appeals paperwork online, you can see he left out any argument for the 422 fabricated 422 criminal threats. He left out any argument for the fabricated Bailey Bernard following me home from the park and assault and battering me and trying to stop me from going in my house or my complex. He left out those appeals arguments, the entire argument that Kevin's violent and things like that. Okay, which isn't true. Which Brittany has witnessed me being attacked over and over and me not being violent or aggressive or anything. Okay, so, where am I? So my point is that if your lawyer leaves that out, he's trying to lock you away. He hates your guts. He's being paid off. I can't tell you. Okay, so the last 2 weeks since I fired Seymour, the police have followed me from place to place, trying to set me up and provoke me and intimidate me and get reactions. Okay, showing the unethical, oh shit, Kevin realized he's being framed and set up and locked away. Now, really, who do you tell? Because the police has been following me for 42 years. We're going to eradicate you. Okay, so anyways, and then maybe they'll try to bring up some weird thing about I'm controlling because I fired my lawyer who's fucking me over. And maybe I'm controlling now for driving randomly out to LA and other locations, and maybe I'm stalking every person in LA and stalking every person at every location everywhere worldwide. Okay, so, and I don't even know him. I've never even spoke with him. Okay, so, the old Paul Humphrey tactic. If I'm going to move to locations of women you're talking to on IRC, just trying to make it look like you're stalking them and shit like that. Okay, so that being said, I think I'm going to cut this short, but I want to keep everyone updated that the judicial system is mad that I have video footage of Brittany Henderson witnessing and talking about my psychological evaluations on the internet to the world, and the judicial system's mad about that. And they're telling me they want me to take down all the videos of the one person being honest, or they're going to file a probation violation hearing. And they have filed a probation violation hearing. Now my lawyer said, I asked my new lawyer for advice, what do you think I should do? Don't post any more videos of you and Brittany. Okay, sure. And so then they do the probation violation anyways. So they are always going to do this because they don't want anyone on my side telling the truth. Now, the prosecution is claiming that she's a hoax or whatever, and she's not legit. Now, the point is that the prosecution is determining what therapy should be. Do you understand? I was arrested for no reason. I'm being hunted for no reason. I've been told now for 18/42 years that I have to be on medication or else, for no reason at all. And then they fabricate these charges saying we want Kevin to get help and therapy because we want Kevin on medication. But why do I have to be on medication? Because you don't like me? Because you don't trust me? You can't force people on a medication. If Kevin Perlman doesn't take medication, we're going to incarcerate him for life. Why? Because we want him to have a good, normal, healthy life? That's not a good, normal, healthy life. I had a good, normal, healthy life up until 29, and then I found out what they were doing to my life. And then I'm told I'm not allowed to tell anyone. And then they're blackmail, well, we're going to rid you of the world and lock you in a cage for the rest of your life if you don't take medication. But why do I have to take medication? Because you don't like the girls I dated, you don't like me getting into studio photography or playing pool? That's why I have to take medication? I played too much pool, so I have to take medication? Right? It doesn't make sense. It's just some sicko, some obsessional sicko that has some, like, pill-pushing agenda or something. I'm forcing you on a medication, and if you if you put up a website stating all the lies, everything that's been said about you isn't true, then you're forcing people to read your website by putting a website online. That's their argument. They're full of shit. Okay, so the prosecution sees that someone's on my side and being honest, and they don't want any type of proof that I'm a good, decent person and not who they say I am. So they want me to emotional blackmail me out of taking the videos of the one person who's being fucking honest and witnessing what's going on down. Can you imagine that? Put yourself in my shoes. Think about that. You're 29, you're a dead man, you do what we say, we're using the system against you, you better take medication. If you don't take medication, we're going to rid you of the world. Tell me what's going on. No, we won't. Okay, where do you draw the line? Well, Kevin, you also have to be gay. Well, why do I have to be gay? If you're gonna say that I have to take medication, then you're saying I have to be gay too. And if you're saying I have to be gay, then you're saying I have to lick the toe cheese or ass crap out of your ass. And if I don't, you're gonna incarcerate me for life or force me on a medication, right? Now they're gonna make up lame excuses, lame lies. I supposedly did this to someone else, but they don't have an actual argument of what I've done to anyone, just random hints that I supposedly did this to that from girl after girl, hunting me down, crying wolf. I'm somehow forcing myself on them. I'm somehow doing this. Well, I don't think that's very realistic. I haven't even been out on a date in 30 years, and I can't really ask people out because the judicial system is spewing lies to the entire planet. So how am I forcing myself on someone? And then they'll try to switch it on to like cards. Some of their scams are, I'm trying to force cards on people and this. I have video footage of all these things of me being as friendly as can be and talking to people about my life, and you want a card, and people will attack me, and then like Seymour Amster alone is like, well, Kevin's forcing cards on people. Well, how am I forcing cards on people if I say, do you want a card? Oh, you already have one, and the guy attacks me and shreds my entire clothes with a police-trained canine saying, you're a snitch, you're dead. Okay? But my lawyer is not concerned with videos of people hunting me down, trying to kill me, and my lawyer's not concerned, my previous lawyer, is not concerned with helping me file restraining orders when my life is in danger from people saying, you don't talk or we kill you. You're a snitch, you're dead. Okay, so anyways, I'm going to leave this one short here, and then I'm going to probably do a longer one on the better camera.